making friends is tough as an adult because of rejection. Yeah. I don't want to go up here and be like, oh, well, can I sit with you guys? Nah. Did I hear her right? Hey, y'all. Go grab your tea, your coffee, coconut water, or your wine. Sit down and let's chat. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. My name is MK. If this is your first time seeing me, what is good? It's so good to be back. I am loving this consistency, these conversations, this community. Okay, y'all. If you've watched some of my previous videos, you would have seen that I have been rekindling old friendships, being accountable, and apologizing to those that I needed to apologize to. And that is just huge. It's a great feeling. I'm excited for the next chapter in my life because I feel like it's blossoming new friendships with older people that was in my life. And I'm just excited for what's to come with it, especially because those past relationships were with good people, but the relationships just happened to end at that moment because of things that I did. Hashtag accountability, okay? But with that being said, it truly is difficult to make friends as an adult. How do you make friends in this day and age? Especially when you're an introvert. Oh, and here's the mug of the day. Mushrooms with candy cane tea. Ooh, and it is hot. It's weird out here. We're in a weird climate, and especially for women, I hate that. I hate that for us. It's always the especially for women that things have to be more difficult. I mean, even as a woman, it's easier to make friends with men than it is to make friends with another woman. Why is that? Why does it have to be that difficult, y'all? I've come up with a few points. So if you see me looking down, I gotta make sure I'm hitting all my points as to why it's hard out here for women, especially, to make new friends. Come on. So first, life is just busy. Busy. We are grown. We all have our own lives now. It's not like when we were back in high school, we were in the same classes, in the same sport, doing the same things and constantly around each other. No, we are true individuals doing our independent things, and we have things to take care of. We got bills to pay. This isn't the free range, like sometimes, depending on what your field is, you may have more free time than others, but those other people, if your friend isn't in the same career path to where they get that same amount of freedom, do you get to really hang out with them that much? I think probably not. So with us being adults, now we're juggling our responsibilities, our families, because a lot of us are creating our own families at this point in time. We're just having to handle so much. You're even juggling your career, especially right now. A lot of us are switching careers. That is a entire life change within itself. So trying to incorporate friendships and making friends, that typically becomes last on your list because, sweetheart, I'm trying to get my life together. What you mean, friends? So with all that juggling, it's just less time to make truly natural connections. Sad, but it's true. Next, people already got their friends. We're adults, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have their friend group, had their friend group, and they might be the same friends from high school. They might be the friends from college. Now, we grown out here, not in college anymore, and you just sitting at the cafe, but you see that group, that circle of people chatting amongst themselves. Yeah, it's going to feel awkward. It's going to feel awkward if you try and insert yourself. Hi, you guys. My name is blah, blah, blah. I heard your conversation. I wanted to join in. Do you guys mind? Now, there's probably like one or two things is going to happen. They're going to look at you look amongst themselves. This chick weird. Or they'll be like, yeah, definitely, come and join in. Very rarely do we get number two because people are strange. People don't like new people. No new friends. I mean, it's almost like a motto at this point. People still hang on to that. To a certain degree, I get it. But to a certain degree, it's like, dang. What about us loners out here? We want friends too. And to the second part of this, you might meet a person individually. You having a good one-on-one conversation. They invite you to hang out with their friend group. But that friend group is already close-knit. They're super tight. You more than likely end up feeling super awkward because you know only one person of the friend group. You don't know how inviting the rest of the friend group is. So it tends to make you steer away because I don't want to feel weird. I don't want to feel like an intruder. I don't want to be outcasted. And then a lot of times, I feel like I'm just creating a little fear, but I'm not trying to. After you leave, what's that group going to do? They're going to talk about you. So what did you think? Oh, well, I like this. I don't know, but her breath stank. Oh, but her hair was nice. But she had crust on her upper lip. I mean, did you see her makeup? It was beat down, but I could see the creases from her smile lines. Hey, y'all. The tea is hot. I'm just telling y'all what be happening. And with all that being said, we're into the next point, okay? Having social anxiety. It's there. And then we get to overthinking. See, what I just said, it could not happen, More than times it probably doesn't. I feel like I'm lying a little bit. No, they probably do talk about you, but maybe not like that. But then we just get to overthinking, having this social anxiety. Oh, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know if they're going to like me. I don't know if they like my style. Am I really going to fit in? All these questions start to bubble up in our minds because it's hard out here for a good friend, okay? We want those connections. We want to be genuinely cared about. And sometimes, with our minds getting in the way, we can stop those relationships from curating on their own. Sometimes you be so in your head that you won't just allow your natural personality to flow because you're trying to be somebody that you think they want you to be. Why? You just met this person. They don't even know who you are. Be the real you. No surprises, no games. Either they like you or they don't. But I'm going to say be you every single time. Don't put on a front. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. I know it's easier said than done. It's always easier to be you up front than to try and be somebody that you're not, to get included into something that you probably don't need to be in the first place. Now, this next point is big because things take work, and some people aren't willing to do that work. Let's just be honest. Some people aren't, they're not, I don't want to say they're not capable, but sometimes people don't have enough bandwidth to do the work. As an adult, friendships take work to make them last, to even make them begin. This is not like you being in school. You say, oh, this teacher gets on my nerve. The next person says it too. And now y'all start talking and now you get cool. It's not that easy. Hey, it might be. You go out, hang out. I do not like this drink. Girl, me either. Oh, so where do you live? I'm not saying it's impossible, but nowadays there's a lot more that goes into it. Now you have to be more intentional in your friendships. So calling up and checking on them, especially those strong friends. Your strong friends need your calls, you guys. Your strong friends need your calls. So don't know who needed to hear that, but please call them up right now And then y'all have to go through with making plans, meeting up, and actually following through. It's the follow through for me. Because a lot of times, I feel like maybe the calling and the checking in, it's not that difficult. Even the making plans might not be that difficult. But following through, look, I'm a Virgo. I'm quick to want to be like, you know what, never mind. I don't even feel like going no more. But I am that person that once I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. My follow through game is so strong. So strong. I be having to make sure it's something I really want to do. I'm good at saying no. Because if I ain't trying to do that. Because I don't want to have to cancel on you last minute, boo. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that friend. But that also has to be something that is equally done in that relationship. You have to be equally yoked in a friendship. I hate to feel that I'm the only one reaching out. I'm the only one making plans. I'm the only one doing everything. It makes you feel like that other person doesn't care. Because who wants to feel like they're trying to force a relationship or a friendship that isn't meant to be? So next is us being in different stages in our lives. I am at a different stage than a lot of my friends because I now have a child. And having kids shifts the dynamic of an individual's life indefinitely. You are always there for somebody else. It's not, oh yeah, girl, I could come out. It's, okay, girl, let me see if I can get somebody to watch my baby. Then when I come out, I'm going to still be worried about them. So I'm going to just let you know that now. And then, oh yeah, I'm breastfeeding. So no, I can't have a glass of wine or anything to drink and party hardy like we used to. It's a whole different dynamic. Some people might be solely focused on their careers. They may not have kids, but that career is basically their significant other. Being goal-oriented is an incredible thing. Don't shame that friend that is super goal-oriented and truly just focused on getting to that next step in their career, leveling up in their career, getting that new position, because that is, I hate to say it, it is more important because as a friend, are you going to pay their bills? I didn't think so. As a mom, I'm telling you guys, my life, my friendships have shifted dramatically. I have a good friend. I used to hang out with him all the time, going out. We would party, we would drink, we would have a good time. And now I might see him twice a year. Coming from like hanging out with him like 4 times a week or something like that to maybe twice a year. Barely a text. And honestly, I'd say it made me feel some type of way. And he might not invite me places just because every time he invites me, I might say no. But when I do say yes, I do follow through. But the dynamic of our friendship has changed. So to be quite honest, friendships have been something that I've been putting to the back burner because I don't want to feel like I'm not being included. Well, maybe that lack of being included might be because people don't want to be rejected, on the other hand. So for me, I struggle with balancing my friendships because most of the time I really don't want to go out. And if I do, I'm constantly thinking about my child. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any of those things. So it's just like, sometimes I'd be like, what am I going out for? To waste gas? You know? But also my focus is different when I'm going out. So I feel like the enjoyment of going out, I don't have that same enjoyment. So yeah, I mean, if y'all got friends that are moms and that sound a little bit like me, because not all parents are going to have that same issue. I know a lot of girls that got babies and is out in the clubbing it. More power to you. I don't know how you do it, but not me. But, you know, that friend still loves you. We want you here. It's just interesting. We're finding our footing in this realm of parenting. But all in all, honestly, just being at different periods in your life ends up creating distance in your relationships, especially your friendships, because it just does. And sometimes they end up just slowly drifting away because of that distance. So keep that in mind. Now, I did say this previously. Rejection, making friends is tough as an adult because of rejection. Yeah. I don't want to go up here and be like, oh, well, can I sit with you guys? Nah. Did I hear her right? I should never ask in the first place. I feel like rejection as an adult hits harder as an adult because, I mean, that is not something we trying to hear. I don't know. I feel like it's just, you're almost expecting to have some sort of rejection as a child in school because it's school, you know? But as an adult, we know everybody isn't going to be friendly or kind, but that rejection hits different because it feels super personal. As opposed to when you're a kid, the rejection is kids being kids, to be quite honest. They don't really even know what being personal is. But as an adult, it hits different. It hits different. Making friends as an adult with that rejection, it can feel like you're dating someone. Almost like, oh, I wonder if they like me. You know, I wonder if we'll be cool this amount of time. Like, I wonder if we could be lifelong friends. Especially women, we get to planning our whole lives with a friend, okay? I plan on rocking with you in the little rocking chair when we old, girl. You know what I'm saying? And to get rejected, it shatters your confidence a bit. So it makes you not want to go to that next person to try and befriend somebody because I really just got hold over there. I don't want to do that again. Shoot, now I gotta go do some self-work and really build my inner confidence back up because I wonder what she was thinking when she said my lips was crusty, dingy, dusty. Like, I'm not, It's a different day and age for us now. And last but not least, it's hard to make friends because everybody's on social media. Everybody only has the means of communication on social media for the most part. It's like when you try and talk to somebody face to face, sweetheart, where's the conversation at? Social media has put such a damper on things when it comes to meeting people naturally and having a good conversation because nobody seems like they know how to talk. And that's going to be a whole nother video because social media is making people weird. And I think that's going to be what the title of that video is. It's hard to really befriend people because one, it seems like people are so different when it's like behind that camera or behind that phone. The blessings and the curses when it comes to technology. People don't know how to communicate. Communication is incredibly different. It's more intimidating to meet somebody in person after you meet them online. Because now there's this big expectation. Did I set the right expectation of who I am online? So when we meet face to face, they feel that same presence. And most of the time, when it comes to social media, people act like they got it all made. They got all these people around them getting all these likes. A like does not translate to friendship. A lot of people got thousands and thousands of likes. Celebrities, for instance, thousands and thousands of likes and comments and blah, blah, blah. And they could be in that big old house that they have, lonely than a mug. And then what about those people that you meet online that y'all DMing? Y'all have some great conversations online. You try and make plans to hang out with them, but there's always an excuse as to why that can't happen. Yeah, it's weird out here. You might be getting catfished for all you know, but it's definitely weird out here. Anywho, what can we do to make friends? Okay, what can we do to build a nice circle, a nice tribe of people that truly connect and care and are genuine with us. First, we got to be intentional. We have to be intentional on what we're looking for from people, where we are finding these people, because more than likely you're not going to find a really deep minded being that's good and genuine in no club. That matters, especially if you messing with them on that level. You mess with a man from the club, you're gonna get man from the club tendencies, period. Make sure they share some of your same interests as well. You don't want to be friends with somebody that y'all can't talk about anything because y'all have none of the same interests. That's just a given. Next, you have to be open. Be open to where friends can come from and what friendship looks like. Don't always put a stigma on friendship having to be you guys hang out or talk every day, because as an adult, that's pretty unrealistic. And be mindful that the best connections come unexpectedly. And last but not least, be the friend that you want to have. I feel like a lot of times we are out here looking for somebody, reaching for somebody, wanting for somebody, but don't know how to be that somebody to somebody else. But anywho, this is all I got for this video, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for coming to watch this video. And I hope this helps some of y'all and y'all got a little bit more of an understanding, and overstanding on what it's like trying to make friends as an adult and ways that you can do so. Anyways, until my next video, peace, love, and light. I am out.